All right, hey, I mentioned to Kim Kramer that I would post an update video on my previous blogs and in posts. And it's not that I made mistakes. I just wanted to update and give a little more clarity on the research that I did by calling Visit HB. I'll just give that experience real quick and maybe add some perspective that I wasn't aware of and perhaps that has some value to yourself. I have my notes here. Called up that company. Jennifer answered. She's a superstar. Transferred the call to Susan Thomas, who's kind of the expert. She's a marketing director, I understand. Great person. She gave me some insight about a couple things I wanted to touch on, and that's why I pulled some of my posts, because I was coming down pretty hard on Kelly Miller, who is not off the hook. I mean, the idea is ridiculous to spend money for, I think, a post that somebody, for a name change or a name compliment that somebody posted up on this thread, I know on the forum, that you could buy a $10 whiteboard and poll a kindergarten class and come up with something just as exciting or better. So I guess the company is called the Atkin Group in Texas. They're the ones that pulled the trigger after there were a few different three different firms that were I guess in the running to make this decision. And there was one local Huntington Beach firm that was, I guess, in the running, and that's important. I know Kim has a marketing background, and I think we all are wondering, why is this kind of money even spent? And when it is spent, why not keep it in the family here in the city? But I guess the company in Huntington Beach didn't meet the criteria, and so they bowed out, or they were kind of turned away, and then that's how Atkin Group got the deal. There's a fee structure for branding. Just look at my notes here. I wanted to highlight that Susan assured me that Surf City USA is really the main brand, but the Soul of SoCal is kind of a complement to that. I just wanted to share with you that if you have questions, give this woman a call. She's a superstar. By no means am I switching gears and jumping all over Mr. Kelly Miller. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, what kind of money is it? $65,000 for some kind of name, I guess. I mean, I think we all know, and we're all together on the kind of bizarre expense to do such a thing. But I invite you to give her a call. She's a real sweetheart. She's a professional. She cares about Huntington Beach. But, I stand my ground. It's just, I think, kind of a waste of money. But, that's just my opinion. There's so many other, I did want to share with you, they did send out 2,000 surveys. It was kind of strange. Vegas, San Francisco, and New York City. I don't know why those places are polled, but I guess, there's a method to the madness here. So I just want to share with you that if you want to, there's a person, if you wanted to reach out, please do so. There is a local person. Julie Toledo is the public info officer, and who's the other one? Kelly Fritzl is a head of economic development, and those are people that are kind of in the mix. So if you want to reach out to those people, they're HB locals, and they did have a decision or some input into this decision. That's why I wanted to kind of pull back and not just make it look like Kelly Miller's sole choice to do this, even though he seems pretty excited about something pretty crazy, in my opinion. But these are people that just like us, and who knows. But I did call and was received quite well, and I felt welcomed from Susan, and she's a superstar, so I wanted to compliment her. But if you have any questions, give them a call. It is $65,000, two fees, a flat cost of $35,000 to dial it in, and I guess there's a fee structure with that other $30,000. There's HB police doing their thing behind me. But anyways, give them a call. Visit Huntington Beach is a phone call away if you have any questions. And I just wanted to give a report, just from somebody who posted up pretty aggressively. And I stand behind my post, but I got more information. And so if you want to go down two roads and keep the heat going, I don't blame you. It's a ridiculous kind of way that was kind of not entirely explained in OC Weekly, but it still is a lot of money to do something like this, in my opinion. But again, if you'd like to reach out to Susan Thomas, she's great, and I'm sure she'll dial you in like she did to me. All right, see you on the beach.